Do you find dealing with your bank a frustrating and arduous process? Are you confused by the charges you are paying, and indeed what services that you're getting in return? Well, if you are, panic not, because you're not alone. Research commissioned by Cable&Wireless Worldwide has found that actually less than half of us rate our bank's performance as okay. Well, here to tell us why that is and what can be done about it are Michelle Metcalf, Director of Banking and Financial Services at Cable&Wireless, and finance expert Lawrence Gold. Welcome to the both of you guys. Thanks for coming in. So this research is quite interesting, Michelle, and I know that you commissioned it and actually you're kind of behind the research. And I think it's about 27% of us are delighted with our bank. So that means there's nearly 3/4 of us who aren't delighted. Why would that be? Or
yeah, so I think the banks should take some considerable encouragement actually from the results of the survey. So against a very turbulent economic backdrop, I think that's pretty encouraging.
Yeah, I suppose another way to look at it is that over a quarter of us, we're very happy.
We are.
So that's not bad. 1 in 4 people are very happy.
And there is though this important community, about 40% of customers though, who are saying within the research that we commissioned that they're either uninformed by their bank, they're frustrated, or they're just plain annoyed with the service that they receive.
Right.
And we think that there's a real opportunity here for the banks to seize the initiative and start to make some changes in the way they deal with consumers to turn that position around.
Did the survey say why they were unhappy?
So it doesn't really go into the... It just says these are the community of people who are either uninformed, frustrated or annoyed. Okay. But, I think we can make some logical conclusions about if they're uninformed, we can think about our own experience.
Well, you say uninformed. Whose fault is that?
That's what I was just going to ask.
Is that the bank's fault for not communicating properly? Or is it the other way around, where we as consumers are not communicating to the bank?
I think there's definitely a shared responsibility here. I think though there is an opportunity for the banks to give timely information. They're the experts in financial services, to give timely information to customers to help them make decisions. So it's great to receive your overdraft excess letter and your charges, but wouldn't it be great if I didn't have to incur them?
Yes,
and banks are already doing something about that, and the ones who are doing it and informing their customers beforehand, you're bridging your limit, put some money in, give the customers opportunities to save money. Actually, those customers are the ones who are delighted with the service, or most likely to be delighted with the service they receive. The difference is giving the customers information.
Yeah, they have to do that in a timely manner.
Yes.
And, some are. And I know that there's huge changes going around. We've got mobile banking now, haven't we?
That was my next question, Lawrence. I think you'd probably be good at answering this. 60% of us really value online banking now. I'm one of that 60%. I do a lot of my banking online. Is this the future is this what banks have got to develop?
Yeah, I think they do. Online banking, to me, like you, I bank online. I think it's fantastic. But there's things that can be improved. I mean, it's 6 out of 10 now. In 5 years' time, that's going to be higher, in my opinion. But you've got webcams. If you want to speak to someone, or you've got the live chat button, haven't you? You're online and you've got a question, and sometimes live chat here, click here for any help. Brilliant. And webcams. I mean, some of your survey said that people want to speak to their bank managers.
Yes,
in person. If you can do that on a webcam in the comfort of your own home, and you've got an expert on the other end who's actually talking to you with your requirements, isn't that brilliant? But that's the way technology should go.
And I think part of it was, how do you provide that traditional banking service, but with new technology? And I think we're at an important bridgehead in terms of the development of technology that enables you as a bank and as a service provider to develop a deep relationship with customers, albeit that it's through a different medium. So it used to be the only way you could have a personal relationship was in the branch.
Well, years ago you only had 4 banks, didn't you? 4 big banks.
And you knew your bank manager, and your bank manager knew you. You've got to keep that relationship, but with modern technology.
Exactly.
And giving the consumer freedom of choice to whoever they want to be with. That's right for them. No point in going to a bank that doesn't offer online banking if you want to do online banking.
Course,
I mean, I know that's
frustrated.
Well, that's very obvious. Another issue is there an ATM near local to you? So there's no point in having a bank that is 3 or 4 miles down the road and you can't get your money out. You need an ATM that allows you to draw cash. So it's things like that people have to look at.
Right. Right. Well, it's a topic that we could chat about all day. It's very interesting. It's something we all deal with daily, banking. Sadly, we can't. We've only got 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm afraid we're out of time. But Michelle, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Lawrence, thanks for joining us. And of course, thanks to you as well. And don't forget, of course, if you want to find out more, then you can just log on via the internet to www.cw.com. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.